Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to my Chilldome. I have this tiny bit of toast. I'm going to put it in my mouth. Mukbang stream. I don't even know what that is. I keep hearing that word thrown around, but I don't actually know what it means. Do you want to enlighten me? Ah, hello, gelatinous toast. Oh, it's just a stream where people eat. Well, that sounds weird, but I mean, possibly cool. Oh, just a bunch of people eating huge piles of shit. Oh, that doesn't sound cool. I was hoping it was going to be like people eating interesting things and talking about them. But no, it does not. What I just did there was definitely not. That's not mukbang, is it? No. I think it's Korean. It sounds like it could be a Korean word. How's everybody doing? I see a lot of people in chat. It's pretty cool. Vinswept. Lovely to see you. Anathema, Josh, Metwashed, Nerfherder, Dimmu, Arian, Boodot somewhere, Mugshot, Letter Rock. Lots and lots of people. Ruby Raven, hello. Cyberpunk, you've had 2 hours of sleep. Good job. I hope you get more when you need to. Welcome to my stream again. What should I play to start? Thanks, Boodot. That's not a tune. Oh yeah, it is Boo. I've added a couple more songs to the list. What will we do when we have no money? And Watery Grave from Dishonored. Banjo's all over the place. What are you doing? Oh, I'm probably never going to get that in tune. Oh, there's a lot of different things. I could... Maybe Jolly Rouge is a good shout for a warm-up, because I know it really well. That's what I want to do. Then I'll do some other stuff. Hello, weird fool. Lurk mode on. I hope you're alright. And I hope everything's fine and work is going well, as that's what I'm assuming you're doing. Oh, got a cable between my toes. That wasn't fun. Oh, and that's definitely not in tune, are you? Okay, this is going to take me a bit of time, chat. Just imagine Andy shouting Jolly Rouge at the camera. Soon I will be shouting Jolly Rouge at the camera. Shaved half your head because it's been so warm and our temperature's dropped dramatically. You shaved half your head. Sounds drastic. I'm assuming not in the way I'm thinking. Cycling in the past 2 weeks. I mean, that's good. It's pretty drastic. I mean, fair enough. I've not been having a good time with my hair either. Just took the back off and left the front alone. Sounds pretty punk. Sounds pretty like apocalypse punk, which I guess is what really we're going for. So. I think that's in tune enough. From France we get the brandy, from Martinique the rum. Sweet red Cabernet from Italy does come, but the fairest of them all, me boys, the one to beat the day, is made from apples up the mighty Saguenay. So follow me, lads, 'cause this ain't no grog or ale. 1 pint down, you'll be swinging in the gale. 5 pints bully, you'll be shaking in your shoes. We're half seas over on the Jolly Rouge. She's called the Dreadnought Cider, she's proper and she's fine. And when the day is over, sure I wish that she were mine. Or in the dark of winter, or on a summer's eve. Oh, one hand giveth and the other doth receive. So follow me, lads, 'cause this ain't no grog or ale. 1 pint down, you'll be swinging in the gale. 5 pints bully, you'll be shaking in your shoes. We're half seas over on the Jolly Rouge. So turn your sails over and bring a heart to port. Find that little star and fly straight into the north. The wild sun upon your back, the wind a blowing free. We're rolling down the river, boys, to Oshikootami. So follow me, lads, 'cause this ain't no grog or ale. 1 pint down, you'll be swinging in the gale. 5 pints bully, you'll be shaking in your shoes. We're half seas over on the Jolly Rouge. So you can have a Magnus and pour it over ice, or you can have a Strongbow if it's sadness that you like, or join us up the river and we'll set your heart aglow. And how you'll feel when the real cider starts to flow. So follow me lads, cause this ain't no grog or ale. 1 pint down, you'll be swinging in the gale. 5 pints bully, you'll be shaking in your shoes. We're half seas over on the Jolly Rouge. So follow me lads, cause this ain't no grog or ale. 1 pint down, you'll be swinging in the gale. 5 pints bully, you'll be shaking in your shoes. We're half seas over on the Jolly Rouge. Thanks for following, Real Strong. Welcome to the stream. Oh, is it? Are they doing that again, La La Blue? I don't even pay attention. That's great. Yeah, I guess if you've got any favourite artists on Bandcamp, go buy their stuff today. 420 buckets. Hype. Ooh. Oh dear. That was an exciting song. Definitely not warmed up my brain yet. Howdy, Diana 0789 rolls in on Heelys. Do you actually have some Heelys? I hope you have some Heelys. Because that would be amusing to me. You wish you were that cool. Yes. Yes. I might play a song that's been on the list. It'll happen. I'll do it eventually. I'll do a couple of new ones. The title is, I guess, technically "What Will We Do When We Have No Money?" ? But it's quite a long title. I've learnt a couple of new things. They're a bit rough. I'm not going to play them straight away. I'm going to wait until I've actually warmed myself up. I might play something that's been on the list since I started doing this stream, but it's never been requested. So I was going to check something. What was I going to check? Hello, Boodot. Hello. Still not satisfied this is fully there. I'm going to play a song called Lazy John, which is an American traditional folk song. Once again, it's been on the list since I started doing these streams, and I think it's the only song that's never been played off the whole list. So there we go. Yeah, there's a pretty good version by Bruce Molsky. But it's an old traditional Appalachian tune called Lazy John, and I'm going to try and play it. I've not played it for a while. I put it on the list because at the time when I made this stream, I was like, oh yeah, that's a song I know and learn and love quite a lot. And it's never been requested, but I'm guessing not a lot of you know what it is. So I'm going to play it now. This is called Lazy John. I'm going to try and play it. Work all week in the noonday sun, 15 cents when Saturday comes. Going to the dance to have some fun. Why don't you get away, Lazy John? Lazy John, Lazy John. Why don't you get your day's work all done? You're in the shade and I'm in the sun. Why don't you get away, Lazy John? At the end of the road, her legs are crossed and her legs are bowed. Sure. My gal lives at the end of the road, her eyes are crossed and her legs are bowed. But we sure have a lot of fun. Why don't you get away, Lazy John? Lazy John, Lazy John. Why don't you get your day's work all done? You're in the shade and I'm in the sun. Why don't you get away, Lazy John? Saturday night, ain't coming home till the bald daylight. Then I'll take my girl back home. Why don't you get away, Lazy John? Lazy John, Lazy John. Why don't you get your day's work all done? You're in the shade and I'm in the sun. Why don't you get away, Lazy John? That's the whole of that. Just a really lovely little tune. It's very pleasant. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's just really chilled out and like kind of bouncy. And thanks for gifting that sub to Tritonbow Thunder. That's really great. Thanks for that. Thunder. More. Thanks for the support. Yeah, it's a fun little American folk song. It's quite good. There's a really great version by Bruce Molsky, who's a fiddle player. If you don't know who Bruce Molsky is, please go and look him up, because he is an incredible folk musician. And if you like American folk music, he's like one of the guys to go listen to. He's pretty great. Yeah. I saw him live a while ago. It's just like having your granddad come up on stage and tell you stories and sing your songs. Just by himself playing fiddle and singing. Really great. Would recommend. Because he does a version of Dandenong as well. Of the Wreck of the Dandenong. Some Wild Mountain Time. Oh man, Did I put that on my song list? I did, didn't I? Well, Wonder what I'd do. Bruce Molsky, Bruce like regular and then Molsky like anathema just said. Oh, spooky. Wild Mountain Time. How did I play that? Is it in C? The summertime has come and the leaves sweetly blooming and the wild mountain time grows among the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain time. All among blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go, lassie, go. I think what I want to do is play it in D. So I'm going to go do some crazy stuff. I kind of put it on the list and I was like, oh, it'll be fine when I play it. And I never really worked it out properly, so you're going to watch me do this for a minute. I think I'd rather play it in D than C, so I'm going to do that. Just need to retune this. Oh, thanks for the other gift sub, Thunder. Thanks a lot. Oh, that's really great. I mean, if you want me to play you something particular in a minute, go for it. Oh, the summertime has come, and the leaves are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme goes among blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme, all among blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I could retune this, and it'd be easier, but I'm not going to. Right, this is Wild Mountain Time. It might be rough. This is like the second time I think I played it on stream. And I have played it from the song list ages ago. Well, because somebody requested it and I was like, oh, maybe I can play that on banjo. So I did, but I don't think I played it in this key. So it's half the first time I played it. You keep trying to type stuff after Thunder Gifts, the sub message goes away. And nobody sees it. And it's still a secret. Oh, okay. So many disclaimers. Oh yeah, I need to stop warning people about these songs. Right, Wild Mountain Time. Hi, Brother Star. Really great to see you. Oh, the summer time has come, and the tree. Oh my gosh, I'm so distracted. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced about this tuning, chat. I'm gonna hold off again. Maybe it's just those two strings. That's better. Oh, the summer time has come, and the leaves are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme all along the blue grows among the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to Paul Wild Mountain thyme all among the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower near yon pure crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to Paul Wild Mountain thyme all among the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love, he were gone, then I'd surely find another to Paul Wild Mountain thyme all among the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to Paul Wild Mountain thyme all among the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to Paul Wild Mountain thyme all among the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Almost. Ooh, excuse me, little drone string capo. It's very good. It's one of my favourite songs too. It is a tuner at the end of my head. I am using a tuner. Just tuning a banjo is hard, especially mine because it's cheap. Let's go. Please don't mutiny in the chat. Please don't mutiny in the chat. Otherwise, I'll have to ban you, and I'll have to keyhole you under the chat. Whatever. How do you do a digital keyhole? How does that work? Yeah, I do use a tuner, Red Archer. Just tuning my banjo is difficult, especially when it's capoed, because it's not the most expensive one in the world. An angry tweet. How's Anna doing these days? She's doing good. I chat to her every now and again. I usually go and see her a bunch and hang out, but at the moment I'm not, so... Up jumps the tuner in one of the boats. He screams at the banjo, those are the wrong notes. And it's windy weather, etc, etc. Thanks, Arian. Andy, your keyboard has rainbows on it and it's wonderful. Oh yeah, this one. This is actually Sam's keyboard. So you can all tell Sam he's got a lovely keyboard. It's because he's at his parents and not in the studio at JD's at the moment, so I'm just using his keyboard for things. Sorry, Sam. It's just it's just a big old gaming keyboard. Look at it. 10 points for obnoxious RPG. So Logitech G910, G910, G910. How do you say that? I have that same keyboard. It's pretty good. I like it. It's got nice mechanical switches. It's got buttons on it that do things. I have that keyboard. I spilled soup on it. G910 Orion. Yeah. Can't stand RGB. I don't have a lot of RGB, but I have a little bit. But I keep it pretty tasteful. So, like the same color all the time. Currently it's purple. But only on my peripherals. I've got one of those Corsair AIOs in my PC with the cooling with a water block. You have a Norwegian flag across your keyboard. Great. I've got one of those Corsair AIO liquid coolers in my PC with a water block. Just lights up the word Corsair, but I had to mount it upside down because my case is quite small, and I was worried about mounting it the other way around because the pipes were getting like pretty pulled on. So yeah, I've just got a cool RGB Corsair lit up in my PC that actually looks really tasteful because it's like the only RGB in my PC, and it's white, but it's upside down. So rip me. Should I play something on my ukulele? Should I do that? Was there something you wanted, Thunder? Oh, there was a message earlier, wasn't there? Hey Andy, I was wondering if the Johns use specific singing techniques or anything, or do y'all just go with the flow and happen to sound awesome? Mostly we just go with the flow. Rude Duckerino. But none of us are trained singers, but we've all been singing a lot. So, yeah. You want Adventure Time? I put it on the list for a laugh. I will play you the Adventure Time intro. Why are you so out of tune today, ukulele? Is it the weather? Holy crap. I've just not played you in a few days. I thought maybe I could try to sing like the Johns a bit more. Just sing, yeah, I think with singing, like, the human voice is such a unique musical instrument. More so than any other musical instrument. As in, like, everybody's is different. So, really, what you want to be doing is just trying to sound like yourself, really. And, like, work out what your voice is and practice that and learn to like your own voice, which is quite hard to do. So, but wouldn't get super hung up on trying to sound like anybody else, unless you're in like a tribute band or something, I guess. Are you an Elvis tribute act? Because if you're an Elvis tribute act, then that's fair enough. Maybe when we're dead and gone, somebody can be a Longest John's tribute act. Then you can try and sound like us. My sister is apparently getting a ukulele sometime soon, so I'm wondering if I could get her to learn some folk music so I can sing to it. Yeah. I mean, if she gets one, then ask her to learn some folk music. Does she like folk music? I hope she does. Adventure Time, eh? Well, I mean, I put it on the song list for a laugh because it's really short. Adventure. Adventure. Adventure time, come on, grab your friends. We're going to very distant lands with Jake the dog and Finn the human. The fun will never end, it's adventure time. Yay, adventure and fun. How do you remember all the words to your songs? Heaps of practice or painstaking learning by heart? Kind of both. Both metwashed. Just singing them over and over again until they're like ingrained in your muscle memory, so you don't need to think about it, basically. Have you played Big Iron this morning? Not yet. That is something I could do. What was the other ukulele song that people were asking me for? Vatican Rag, the other really short one. I'm going to do that. When I'm playing on the stream, I've got a big Google Doc list of all of the songs and all the words, most of them. So I'm actually reading the words a lot of the time. We don't do that when we play live though, but just for this stream because there's a lot of different songs and it's kind of fun. So this is a Tom Lehrer song called The Vatican Rag. It's all about the Catholic Church. So first you get down on your knees and fiddle with your rosaries. Bow your head with great respect and genuflect, genuflect, genuflect. Do whatever steps you want if you have cleared them with the pontiff. Everybody say his own Kyrie eleison, doing the Vatican Rag. Get in line in that processional, step into that small confessional. There's a guy who's got religion'll tell you if your sin's original. If it is dry, plain is safer. Drink the wine and chew the wafer. 2, 4, 6, 8. Time to transubstantiate. Get down upon your knees and fiddle with your rosaries. Bow your head with great respect and genuflect, genuflect, genuflect. Make a cross on your abdomen. When in Rome, do like a Roman. Ave Maria, geez, good to see ya. Getting ecstatic and so dramatic and doing the Vatican Rag. What a song. What a song. Can you play the Cake and Fiona version? I forgot there were different versions. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I should do that. I should learn all of the different Adventure Time intros. Oh, there's another good one, isn't there? There's another good one where they're doing like the apocalyptic. You know what I mean. If you've watched it, you know what I mean. New Adventure Time medley when? Okay, that's a good idea. I was thinking about maybe, because I was thinking about maybe just putting on like a buckets reward of just Andy plays the Adventure Time theme. But maybe that'll go badly, and maybe I'll just end up having to play it like 7 times in a row. Or maybe I'll just make it like 100,000 buckets. Or something ridiculous. The peak, yeah, I can do that. That's a good idea. I would like to play that. Yeah, exactly, Buddha, exactly. I'll play Le Peak. This is a sea shanty. In a jazz style. That is alright. Of a flash frigate, Le Peak was her name. All in the West Indies, she bore great fame. Let me start that again, oh my gosh. Redo. It's of a flash frigate, Le Peak was her name. All in the West Indies, she bore a great fame. For cruel bad usage of every degree. Like slaves in the galley, we ploughed the salt sea. Derry down, 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 Derry down. Derry down, 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 Derry down. Now at 4 in the morning, our work does begin. In our tween decks and cockpit, a bucket might swim. Our main and top foremen so loudly do bawl. For sand and for holy stone, both great and small. Derry down, 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 Derry down. Derry down, 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 Derry down. Now our deck's being washed down and swabbed up quite dry. And slash up your hammocks, our boatswain does cry. 7 turns with a lashing, so neatly it must show. And all at one size, through a loop they must go. Derry down, 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 Derry down. Derry down, 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 Derry down. Now Mr. McKeever, you knows him quite well. He comes up on deck and he cuts a great swell. It's up on them yards, boys, oh goddamn your eyes. Oh, a pump handle here, it'll soon trim your sides. Derry down, 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 Derry down. Derry down, 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 Derry down. And now, me brave boys, comes the best of the fun. It's hands about ship and reef topsails in one. It's lay aloft topman and the helm goes down. Clew down your topsails as the mainyard comes around. Derry down, 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 Derry down. Derry down, 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 Derry down. Now he quits the tobacco, I'd have you to mind. If he spits up on deck, it's your death warrant signed. If he spits over bow or the gangway or stern, you're sure 3 dozen to help you to learn. Derry down, 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 Derry down. Derry down, 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 Derry down. So now, brother sailors, wherever you be, From all fancy frigates I'd have you keep free, for they'll haze you and work you till you ain't worth a damn. Send you half dead to your dear native land. Derry down, 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 Derry down. 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 Thanks, everybody. Thanks. Oh, thanks for the bits, Bowie hair. Bowie hair. Oh my gosh. Ah! 100,000 buckets isn't much. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Maybe 500,000 buckets. But then I know if I do that one day they'll all happen at the same time. So I don't think it's worth it. Don't think it's worth it. Oh, thanks to Can Nam. Love your music, man. You're saving my day. Aw. That means a lot. Thanks for the follow. Life for Geeks. Welcome to the chat. And thanks T Canham for the follow as well. I'll do some, I can play, yeah, I think I will play Firebirds. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. I should play that. Yes. Whoever asked for that. This is a song called Firebirds by Clutch. It's about cars and lasers. Outside needles, I nearly lost my mind. I pulled over on the shoulder, yeah, and I was there for some time. A young thing came walking from out behind the trees. She gave me consolations, and this is what she said to me. Firebirds, energy weapons, both these things are interesting to me. And I don't care how you get them, I need them both and I need them urgently. Yeah, I said I can get with that. Oh, I like those things too. But I don't own a Firebird. Perhaps this Datsun'll do. Outside of the valley, yeah, we got to overheating. She took off her sunglasses and said, I believe this bears repeating. Firebirds, energy weapons, both these things are interesting to me. And I don't care how you get them, I need them both and I need them urgently. Firebirds, energy weapons, both these things are interesting to me. And I don't care how you get them, I need them both and I need them urgently. Outside in Boston, we got to living on the lam. Sometimes doing odd jobs, and sometimes living off the land. Yeah, things went sour, and the girl, she got to packing. When I asked her why, she said there are two things you were lacking: Firebirds, energy weapons. Both these things are interesting to me, and I don't care how you get them, I need them both and I need them urgently. Firebirds, energy weapons, both these things are interesting to me, and I don't care how you get them, I need them both and I need them urgently. I see I've summoned the Shitehawk. I see that's what happens. I see. Welcome. Welcome in. Oh, thanks for the sub, Anathema. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Ah, that was really great. Firebirds and cool Heelys. Oh. I could sing Roll Northumbria. Yeah, that's absolutely, that's the thing I'll do. Everybody wants it. Okay, that's fine. I'll take a Roll Northumbria for At Sound of Distant Thunder. Yes. If you give me a second to retune this, I'll play it. Firebirds and Heelys. Is that where we're at? Do you really want some Heelys over an energy weapon? What is the world coming to? Kind of want to get Heelys now. What? Okay, if you want to get Heelys, that's fine. I will not say anything. I've never actually owned a pair of Heelys, so I don't really know what it feels like. I'd imagine it actually feels quite satisfying to just roll around. But I wouldn't do that to myself. Has anybody in the chat actually owned a pair of Heelys? Has anybody tried a pair of Heelys? Rolling down the street with energy weapon Heelys with your pet Phoenix. What's going on? I know most of you are like, yeah, I know most of you are old enough that you probably shouldn't have Heelys, but I'm sure some of you have. It must feel pretty boss. But hey, there you go. I'm not gonna get any. It's just like a stealth rollerblades, really, isn't it? Okay, Roll Northumbria by the Dreadnoughts, off their newer album, Into the North. 'Twas late '65 at the ORCR. She was commissioned to haul the black tar, build the Northumbria there on the bar. Roll Northumbria, roll. For when the Egyptians, they closed the Red Sea, and the call came on high from the powers that be, to build a royal monster right down on the quay. Roll Northumbria, roll, me boys, roll Northumbria, roll. Carpathia, vengeance, celestial call. She was the tanker to outsize them all, from the banks of the Mersey to the port of Hull. Roll Northumbria, roll. And fair Princess Anne threw a bottle of wine, and watched as the giant sat down in the Tyne. What lay ahead could no mortal divine. Roll Northumbria, roll, me boys. Roll Northumbria, roll. And it's one for the hot sun above, two for the empire we love, and it's three for the fire that burns down below. Roll on Northumbria, roll Northumbria, roll. So come all you good workmen, beware the command that comes down high from the desk of a man who's never held steel or torch in his hands. Roll Northumbria, roll. For atop a wall breaker, the cracks in her frame spilled her black guts all across the wild main, and she limped away through an ocean of flame. Roll Northumbria, roll, me boys, roll Northumbria, roll. And it's one for the hot sun above, two for the empire we love, and it's three for the fire that burns down below. Roll on Northumbria, and it's one for the hot sun above, two for it's 3 for the fire that burns down below. Roll on, Northumbria. Roll, Northumbria, roll. Roll Northumbria. Roll Northumbria. It's apt that we're talking about Heelys and I just played Roll Northumbria. So I just realised that after I finished the song. So I'm glad I didn't start laughing about that in the middle of it. Now I'm just imagining just like the Dreadnoughts on Heelys, or just everybody on the Northumbria on Heelys. The Northumbria on Heelys. Can you get Heelys for a boat? I might fall overboard. Sounds pretty dangerous. Might play the 2 new ones that I put on the list, or try to anyway. Which might take me a bit of time. Slinky black wave, brother, protect me from a watery grave. A watery grave, a watery. Definitely need to put that up. Oh boy. I know what I'm doing. Everybody, it's all good. It's okay. Everything's going fine. Cool. Right. I'm gonna play a couple of. Stop hitting the table, Andy. Nobody wants to hear that. I'm gonna play a couple of new ones that I've learned. So if anybody's played Dishonored 2, you'll know that, well, the Dishonored series in general, there's a bunch of great songs in the game. And this is one of them, called Watery Grave. Dishonored's probably one of my favourite games ever. Just the setting and the immaculate level design is very good. It's just a work of art, really. So this is Watery Grave from Dishonored 2 that I was working out the other day. So it might be a little bit rough. I'm going to give it a go as soon as I've organised my monitor a little bit better. The speedruns on Dishonored are nutty. Have you not played 2, Josh? Dishonored 2 is better than the first one, I'd say. At least in terms of its level design. The story's pretty good too. Maybe the story's not as good as the first one. I don't know, the level design is just, oh my gosh, there's a couple of standout levels that I would have to say are maybe 2 of the best video game levels in terms of design I've ever played. Click, click, click. Right, okay, this song, I'm going to give it a go. Slightly nervous, but hey. Yeah, this is called Watery Grave. It is on Spotify, I believe, under the Dishonored 2 soundtrack, so it's pretty great. The guy singing it just sounds like an absolute beast as well. I'm not sure who he is. Oh, brother, been 63 days. The water's been choppy and the whaler she sways. Can't keep no food down, can't find no sleep, because the night's too dark and the water's too deep. So summer I boarded this old wooden ship. The sun she was shining on Calero's dark slope. But now it's all storms way out in cold seas, and if I don't drown then surely I'll freeze. Wind blows over the inky black wave. Brother, protect me from a watery grave. A watery grave. A watery grave. Now the rats on the deck are nipping my feet, and the holes in my rack stealing my heat. These bowls of brown soup with barely no meat make me dream nightly of my sunny old stream. But a poor fool like me's gotta earn a straight wage, so I walk myself onto this seafaring cage, where the captain's a bully and the crew's full of thieves, and the liquor's so bad I get the dry heaves. Wind blows over this inky black wave. Brother, protect me from a watery grave. A watery grave. A watery grave. A watery weeks, they said 8, but it's 10 weeks and we still wait. Not one lonely rock in sight, so it's another perilous night. Now come, young sailor, and learn from my trials. If you dream of sailing the empire of the Isles, it's a tale of hard times with death every day. So don't believe one word the captain might say. Wind blows over this inky black wave. Brother, protect me from a watery grave. 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 Something like that. That was alright. That was. It is very different from the original. It's pretty great though. I like it. I just heard that song in the game and I was like, oh, I have to learn that. That's a really great song and fitting for like seafaring. A nice depressing song about being on a boat and life as a whaler in a video game. It's like maybe a little bit too low for me to sing. But when I was practicing it the other day, maybe I was a bit more warmed up. So the next song I'm going to play is a song called What Will We Do When We Have No Money, which is a traditional folk song. Fairly self-explanatory, really. Just got to retune this into like a completely different tuning. That's too low. Sounds alright. Either the depressing ones you want the most. All of the songs have sounded are pretty depressing, to be fair. So it's good. That's not quite right, is it? Got a little buzz on. That's fine. Right, so this song's called What Will We Do When We Have No Money, and I actually need to go find some lyrics because I didn't write them down anywhere. So, there we go. We'd love to hear "Got No Beard" again from the group. You probably will very soon. We're actually doing a full band music stream on YouTube next week, next Wednesday, when the new album launches. So it's a pretty 100% chance that you'll hear it then. If anybody doesn't know about that, yeah, next Wednesday on the Longest John's YouTube channel, we're doing a full band music stream, and it's album launch time. On that Wednesday, so there we go. Hype indeed. So I'm going to try and play this. I'm not sure. Let's see how it goes. This is a folk song called "What Will We Do When We Have No Money." Yeah, I'm in a different tuning than I'm used to playing in, so. Gosh, let's start that again. Banjo's hard. What will we do when we have no money? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only walk through the town for a hungry crown, and we'll yodel it over again. What will we do if we marry a tinker? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only sell a tin can and walk on with my man, and we'll yodel it over again. What will we do if we marry a soldier? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only handle his gun and we'll fight for the fun, and we'll yodel it over again. What will we do if we have a young daughter? All true lovers, what will we do then? Only take her in hand and walk on with my man, and we'll yodel it over again. What will we do if we have no money? All true lovers, what will we do then? Only hawk through the town for a hungry crown, and we'll yodel it over again. Yeah, very nice. Thanks for that, everybody. I had this one stuck in my head so much it will make its way back in, no doubt. Yeah, I kind of worked that out the other day, and it was I was like, oh, this is really nice. This is really pretty. That was in double C. Martin Zimmerman. Don't see many banjo players here on Twitch. Well, welcome to my channel. Welcome to this channel where it's not just me playing banjo. It's Thanks for the follow. It's I'm in a folk band called the Longest Johns, and we play a lot of English folk music and other just folk music in general. And this is our offshoot gaming and music channel where we just stream games and a bit of music and whatever we feel like doing, really. So that song was in double C, capoed up to D, and now I'm going to put it back into open G. This is our gaming and music channel where we stream gaming music. Yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. Did I say I was going to play something? I don't know. Probably not. No, you don't see many banjo players on here Twitch. That's why I thought I'd be one. Yeah, I have We're Full. So even fewer British banjo players on Twitch too. Yeah, I guess so. I do play a lot of American folk music, so I like it quite a lot, and some English stuff, whatever I kind of feel like, really, and weird stuff from video games. I did learn Hero of Canton properly. Maybe I'll play that for you before we finish. I think it was after the stream where I tried it once, or we talked about it. I learnt it, and then you weren't there. So you just weren't there. You weren't there. Most of the banjo music I play I heard from Clifton Hicks. I don't think I know who Clifton Hicks is. I'm assuming he's a banjo player. I'll do Big Iron because I think somebody was asking for that a while ago, so that's a good shout. Should I know who Clifton Hicks is? Is he good? Is he a good banjo player? I mostly just play clawhammer. He plays banjo, he's quite involved in banjo heritage and things. Sounds good. So yeah, is he a clawhammer player? Does he play like old time? Because if he does, I'm very interested. I'm gonna play Big Iron. by Marty Robbins. I'd like to dedicate this to our mod Boodop for no reason. He was the finest gunslinger in the West. No. Clawhammer, two-finger up-picking. Oh, he plays all the things. I play a little bit of bluegrass, but mostly clawhammer. You're not like a banjo streamer, are you? Is that what I'm looking at here? No. No, I've not seen any other. I've seen one other banjo streamer on Twitch, but it was like all three-finger. So I was like, oh no. Which I don't relate to as much. Big Iron. Let's play the song. To the town of our Freya rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip, for the stranger there amongst them had a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip, and he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 and 19 more. 1 and 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead, and he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Well, the morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from their windows, everybody held their breath, and they knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather when a bullet fairly ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment, and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have gone on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Nice. I saw one other banjo player on Twitch who was also a big Clifton Hicks fan, but I can't remember his Twitch name. Fair enough. I don't, yeah. If there was other ones, that'd be pretty great to find who they are and go look at their content. Thanks, Bowie Hair. What else should I play? What else should I do? What haven't I done? What do I want to play? I might give Shady Grove another go, because that's good. It's a good song. I'll drop you a whisper with some Hicks music to check out at your leisure. Yeah, no problem. There's little batches of instrumentalists on Twitch. They all seem to meet each other eventually. Yeah, true. Oh, I know. You know what? Hills of Mexico is a cracking idea, and I'm going to play that. Come on, Capo. Cool. Sounds in tune. I hang out with a little group of classical guitar players. That's great. That's really great. Yeah, I think because this channel is a bit weird. This channel's a bit weird. Welcome to this channel. It's a bit weird. Where it's just like a bunch of variety stuff, including this and like some gaming and music and gaming at the same time sometimes. Yeah, we're a bit odd, but speedrunning. Yeah, I'm speedrunning a song. Yeah, I'm gonna play this. This is, oh dear, calm down, computer. This is an American folk song called "Hills of Mexico." Thanks, Bowie. Yeah, thanks. I play Shady Grove out of Sawmill tuning. Yep, so do I. This isn't Shady Grove though, this is called Hills of Mexico. I said I was going to play Shady Grove, and then I backed out and decided to play this instead. Because I'm a coward. I could probably play Shady Grove in a bit. I'm going until for another like 10 minutes, so... We'll see what I can do. So, Hills of Mexico. in Old Fort Worth in 1883. Some old Mexican cowboy came stepping up to me, saying, "How are you, young fella? How would you like to go and to spend another season 'neath them hills in Mexico?" Well, I had no employment, and up to him to say, "It's according to your wages, according to your pay." He said, "I'll pay to you good wages, and often to you know, if you'll spend another season 'neath them hills in Mexico." Well, I went up to that cowboy and I offered him my hand, and he gave a string of horses so old they couldn't stand, and I nearly starved to death, boys, and I mean to let you know that I never saved a dollar 'neath them hills of Mexico. Well, I sent up for my wages, on a steamboat I'd go. How them bells they did ring, and them whistles they did blow. How them bells they did ring, and them whistles they did blow, on that God-forsaken fortune 'neath them hills in Mexico. That's alright, Speedy. Thanks for stopping by. I'm not going to be going for much longer, so you almost left it at the right time. Hills of Mexico. How does he find the right place on the neck without looking? Are you asking me, Harry? What do you mean? Trail of the Buffalo. I love this song too. I think I first heard Pete Seeger's version. He calls it Mule Skinner Blues or something. Okay. Trail of the Buffalo. I don't know that song. I've not listened to enough Pete Seeger. I've not listened to enough of his music. should do that. Yeah, it's all muscle memory, Arian. Repetition. And like, just playing your instrument a lot, you'll get to know where your fingers need to go. I don't think Hills of Mexico and Mule Skinner Blues are related. Anathema with the folk music research. Cool. I'm probably going to play one more song, I think, and then head off. But what is that song? I don't know. Should I do the classic and finish on Foggy Dew? How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Is that a folk song? You're asking me a question. If it's a folk song, I've not heard of it. Foggers. Yeah, I think I want to play that, so I'm going to do that. I have the power to play what I want to play. Oh, you practice. It's an old joke. Well, it whooshed right over my head. Cool. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. This has been really nice. I'm going to play one more song and then I'm going to head off. I'm going to play, I think, the same song I finished the stream with the last 3 streams, so that's very exciting. But I'm not tired of it yet, so there you go. It's an English folk song called Foggy Dew. I need to put some capos on and stuff though, so I'm gonna tune this. That's in tune enough. Remember, this isn't a democracy, it's a dictatorship. All hail Budot. What? I told you before, chat. No mutinies. Or uprisings. Nothing like that. I'm in charge. This is a English folk song called The Foggy Dew. When I was a bachelor, young and bold, I followed the roving trail. The only thing I ever done wrong, I courted a handsome maid. I wooed her all of the summertime and part of the winter too. The only thing I ever done wrong was to keep off the foggy dew. 'Twas on one night about 12 o'clock, as I lay fast asleep, there came this maid to my bedside, and bitterly she did weep. She wept, she moaned, and she tore her hair, and she cried, "What shall I do?" So I rolled her to bed and covered up her head, for to keep off the foggy dew. Well, all the first part of that night, and we did sport and play, and all the latter part of that night, snug in my arms she lay. And when the broad daylight appeared, she cried, "I am undone." Well, hold your tongue, my pretty young girl, for the foggy June has gone. Well, I never told nobody her name, and it's damn me if I do. But it's oftentimes that I think on that night that I kept off the foggy dew. Well, I never told nobody a name, and it's damn me if I do. But it's oftentimes that I think on that night that I kept off the foggy dew. Foggy Dew. Thanks everybody, that was a Foggy Dew. You heard this song from You Vagabonds? I also heard it from You Vagabonds. And then I was like, I'm going to learn that on banjo. So there you go. That's funny. Yeah, the You Vagabonds version is really great. I heard it a couple of weeks ago and I was like, I need to work that out. I need to work that song out on banjo. So I did. Thanks everybody. Yeah, this has been this stream. It's been really lovely. You've been lovely. I've been me. And I need to go and eat some food. Otherwise, I'm gonna get angry. So have a great day. Peace out. There's the camera. Look after yourselves. We'll see you on Sunday at 6-ish to play some kind of video game together. That's the next stream. Yeah. Look after yourselves, everybody. Bye. I'm gonna go as soon as I find the right button.